So you need to memorize your lines fast. Here are 3 techniques that I use. Now the first is a tried and true one that most people know. It's just straight memorization. I prefer this when it's something just like a small line. With this technique, you just use repetition of words. You say the same line over and over again. Now sometimes I find it helpful if I'm also walking around, especially if it tends to be kind of medical jargon. Sometimes just moving around as I'm trying to memorize the lines will help the words to stick better. The second technique is to write down the first letter of each word in the script. So you see here, we have Carmen. Not sure I'd recognize you if we walked past each other in Key Food. The way it would look is if we wrote it out, we would still write Carmen, but then you're gonna write N-S-I apostrophe D. Still wanna make sure you can keep all the punctuations. R-Y-I-W. Next line, W-P-E-O-I-K-F, period. Now you wanna make sure if the first line only has 6 words, that what you write out the first letter for is only for the first 6 words. It should match up as it's going along. So now that it's written out, not sure I'd recognize you if we walked past each other in Key Food. Of course, it still involves repetition going through. It's not going to be an instant brain dump to get this down, but it's definitely a way that's helped me memorize lines faster. What is your favorite memorization technique? Comment below. Now this third technique I absolutely love and is a little counterintuitive. It's made all the difference in my memorization. Now what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down all the way to the bottom at the very end of the script. And you're first going to start with the last word, then the second to last word, then the third last word, repeating them. So it goes like this: them, needs them, actually needs them, who actually needs them, someone who actually needs them, for someone who actually needs them, prayers for someone who actually needs them, your prayers for someone who actually needs them. Save your prayers for someone who actually needs them. One of the things that I found, especially for scripts when it ends up being like 3+ pages, sometimes when I get towards the ends of my lines, I feel less confident in what the words actually are. And starting with memorizing the end first really makes sure that I'm not getting lost as the scene progresses. The other thing too is I already know how the scene is going to end. So it really helps me prepare and better understand where the character is going for at the beginning and how to get there. So that I can make sure I'm giving a nice arc to this scene, whether it's from 2 different scenes or just one scene. Because I focus so much on the end, I know where we're landing. I kind of can reverse engineer to know where I should be coming from and kind of give the little hints or maybe sometimes completely hide where the ending is going to go to. So you need to memorize your lines. This technique really helped me to start being able to memorize or any of these Which ones did I miss that you should I should have next time? Okay, none of them made sense.